Show on the road. Okay, welcome to training today. This training is all about OneSuite. So there are lots of different parts of OneSuite. You can see here on my screen, this is the home page. As a reminder, how you get to OneSuite is through one login. So here's the one login. It's down called OneSuite, alphabetically listed. It's also on the app, and it's also from Zone. So in OneSuite, you'll see it's all branded nicely to gold and black. Down here, we have the different tiles for directionals. And then as we get down, we have some links to some of the other parts of one login, which are kind of related, right? So sometimes you might toggle between One Design or Zone or Marketplace. And there are nice little reminders and ads throughout. So we are going to go ahead and watch this short little video, introduction to OneSuite.
Introducing OneSuite, Real-to-One Group's preferred CRM and Widget website solution. OneSuite is simple to use, branded to you, and includes free lead capture. Generate buyer and seller leads with OneSuite's customizable business websites. Every website includes integration to an agent's MLS. That way, home buyers can see recent closings and search new-to-market listings in one place. The OneSuite CRM is your go-to management platform to keep you engaged with your clients, from hello to congratulations. Create market and property detail reports in just minutes and generate client engagement through automated drip campaigns. The built-in activity tracking dashboard allows users to see exactly how marketing campaigns are performing and track website engagement. Access today by clicking the OneSuite tile from your OneLogin dashboard. Email helpdesk at real21group.com with questions or support issues.
Okay, that was a nice just little introduction. This video and other videos can be found either in the resource guide, which is also in OneLogin, which is your help center, our one resource guide right here. Let me go back to the homepage. Under core products, or, oh, let me close that out. Or you can find it in the one.u, which is through resources here in OneSuite. So training videos and docs, lots of videos. We are going to go through the website section and the CRM and drip campaign section. So I will start out with websites, and anyone can pop in and ask questions. I'm just going to go kind of from start to finish through the different features and how to edit them. And then Andrea, on the second part of the training, will go over drip campaigns and contacts and leads, and you can all ask questions about that section too. Okay, first off, when you log in here, you're looking at mine, which is an admin view. However, you have very similar features. This last tile on the first line is called Website Editor. When you click on it, it will take you to your website. Here it's taking me to the company website. This website looks exactly like the public version, except there are some little editing tools in different places. So I'm going to go to one of our agents' sites. Let's see. Let's go to Nellie's site. She's in the group today, and she's our newest agent. So here's Nellie's site. And this is one of the layout templates. If you want to play around with the different layout templates, they are accessed up here under Hi Nellie. You click and you have some options. So website settings and layout is the option where you would change the layout, the theme color, your logo. You can add a logo at the top. It goes next to the Real-to-One Group logo. Google Analytics, Facebook scripts, and some other preferences. So right here we have the heading. Let me click out and show you where that heading goes. In the home search in the center, right here, it says find your dream home. You can edit what that says. So we can edit find your dream home. We could say find a home in the Carolinas. We could say whatever we want right there. Then you can edit some of the different headings under here or Google Analytics, and there's another place too, to customize your site to improve the SEO. You can play around with that. There are lots of videos that tell you how to do it the best. And under change layout, we can pan through the different layouts. We can preview them. Each one's a little bit different, and each one will look different based on your theme color. So you can change the theme color again back on the settings page here. The theme colors are white, gray, gold, and black, and you can play around with how they look. They will refer to this header up here at the top, and also the background if you choose this layout that Nellie has with the picture at the right. So, of course, we have our taskbar right here: property search, new construction, communities, mortgage calculator, and a contact us or the blog, whatever you'd like to put in here. These are all changeable. Well, they are hideable. So this little eyeball here with the little eye. So if I click on that, it'll say, do you want to hide this? So I'm going to cancel because I want to keep that. New construction is something we add with all agents during orientation. This clicks to your new home source site. There is also a widget to embed that. I like going straight to the site like this as a pop out. And then communities. Communities is a default, but we can change all of these. So again, you have the little eyeball where you can hide them, or you can add new ones. If you hard click on communities, it takes us to the page within your sites where we have neighborhoods. They aren't loading. Let's see. There are individual neighborhood pages in your site that pull directly from MLS, and it isn't loading, but we can edit those however you'd like. We have about 28 saved ones, and I can always add more. These again pull directly from MLS, and they create a nice little neighborhood page. I'll keep trying to get to it. And they are organized by zip code. So if you have a particular area of town that you focus on that you would like the zip codes entered for, we can customize this part of your site. Okay, let's go back to the home page. Now, scrolling down through the home page past the search section at the top, we have your featured listings, and these will pull from the company's listings currently in MLS. Then we will have a sales section of your sold properties. And since Nellie's new, that section is blank. It does not show blank to the public. This is just the editing widget part. Then we have your mobile app. Thought that might happen. Okay. We have your One app. So this is an area where your clients can go to download the One app, and this is branded to you. To edit all of those widgets, we can go to your name again and go to Manage Widgets. There are other ones we can add, or you can hide them at any point. There is a market report that can go on your homepage. There is the Rate My Agent widget. So if you start your Rate My Agent account, which is free to you through Realty One Group, then we can add that. I'll show you what it looks like on someone else's site. There's also a blog. You can create your own blog in here, and you can add other custom sections. So you could add custom content to this homepage. Okay. You can also add any other pages, individual pages throughout the site. And the way you would do that is on these little 3 dots in the upper right where it says settings. Here you can add a page. If you click on it, you would name your page. So you're just creating a page inside of your site. Choose your layout. Once you do that, it will take you to a page editing. So let's just make a test one. Okay, I will choose this one. Okay, so now I have a blank page that I can do anything I want with. I could, if I wanted to do my own testimonial page, I could do that instead. if I wanted to add in a different widget for something else, if I wanted to do something like buyer resources, seller resources, senior resources, all sorts of different options here. I'm sure you are looking at other realtor sites. I actually pulled up one for a Keller Williams team. So I'm sure your clients, right, will be if they're comparing realtors out there, they're not comparing you to another Realty One group. They're comparing you to other realtors at different firms. So let's look at what other agents out there are doing. This one has a resources page, buyer resources, seller resources, home worth. They have a schools page. This actually takes us out just to individual school systems. So, and then they have their own blog. They have their About Me site, of course. And down here, they have some blog posts on their homepage. Just some ideas out there for you to make your website your own. Okay, let's go back to Nellie's site. So once this page is complete, you would hit save up in the right. If you do not hit save, it will not save your page. So we hit save. Okay, now, of course, I want that page to be directed. I want someone to be able to find it, right? So I go to my taskbar up here and I would click new. Okay, I could also click new under any of these titles already here. So I could add a drop down, just like the communities has. So let's say I would click, I wanted a new link. I could label this however we want. So what we did with the new construction link, we added that from scratch. And that one was a click out to a new, to a separate page. So it opened a new tab within my browser. Here though, we would probably want to label it, whatever we're doing, say buyer resources. And then you would choose a page that's already created. It should be listed here and it's not. Let me refresh. It would be, maybe it's taking a while. It would be listed here under pages. So these are pages right within your site. Let's give it a little while. Are there any questions so far? No one? Okay. All right. Also under mortgage calculator, we currently have the two lenders who are affiliated with the company. We have our Atlantic Bay lender and our Arc Home lender. If you work with a new one, you can always hide these and direct to your lender if you have a preferred one you like to work with. You can do the same thing with any other vendors to promote them on your site, depending on your relationships in our market. The contact us page, you can either leave it or you can hide it because your contact info is available throughout the site, but it's just another little tool to have on here. I'm going to see if my page is available yet. It's still not here. Okay. Also, let's go back to the home page again. I want to show you the property search tool. The property search tool connects directly to our MLS, of course. A client can either start searching here on the home page, or they can go to the property search page, which has the map. The map automatically centers into your office location, and you can zoom in and out just like this. Your client can go ahead and type in their filter, what they would like to look for, and properties will automatically show up on the right based on the map. So I can go ahead and zoom in to a location. I can go ahead and zoom in on a neighborhood even and see what's available on the market right here. If you had a listing located there, it would show up first. And when they go to look at a listing, let's go look at one. It comes up in a new window, again, pulling this information directly from MLS, and they can go share it, save it. If they try to save it and create a search, they would, if they fill out this form, they go directly into your CRM right away. And then you would get a notification and you can start communicating with them. Also, they can go ahead and just ask you about it right here. All of these submissions and forms and links go directly to you. So if they want to ask you about a property. Keep scrolling down. There is a mortgage calculator on each of these pages and an area map. This is Google sourced, so if they click on the map, they can go ahead and zoom in or out based on where that location is. There's also a similar listing tool down at the bottom. Okay. Now, any other questions on the websites? Okay. All right. That is pretty much the end of the website section. We'll go back here to the home page. Andrea, are you ready to take over?
Sure, but can you unshare and let me share
Yep.
my screen? That way I can walk them
Absolutely.
through this. Thank you. You gotta enable it so I can share.
Just did. You're good.
Thank you.
Just did.
I think I was in there. Well, how's everybody doing this morning? Everybody's really quiet. There's probably got to be the rain, right? Cool.
We're paying attention.
I was gonna say,
Yes,
still
good.
super quiet. All right, so I'm gonna be quick this morning. I just kind of want to show you guys how to start using this and putting your leads into the system and how to add them to the drip campaigns. But first I want to start with showing you where to find the drip campaigns so you can kind of view what we have available to us, because Realty One Group has been gracious enough to give us a ton of drip campaigns that we can use for ours, and we don't really have to create any. We can, and that'll probably be another class at one time if everybody's interested, but there's so many seller buyer holiday drip campaigns already created that why recreate the wheel, right? So in order to find, you know how to get into here now because Amanda showed you, but to find drip campaigns, you want to go to this funny little thing here that says drip campaigns. And click in here, and these are all that's available. Everybody has these ones, okay? Birthday campaigns, newsletters. Some people have done their own. You can see some names in here. But like you've got new listing campaigns, that's if you've got one that's new listing and you want to keep them up on the market report. And you can just click on it for the birthday one, and you can view it with the eyeball so you know what they show. Hey, look at that. Hold on, I got to exit out of that one. So this one was actually created by one of our agents, so you won't see that one, but we do have one. Let me pick one that we do. Like there's sellers and buyers and hold on. I don't like you guys in front of my screen here. How do I get rid of this? So like seller prospect campaign, right? Let's click in here. And it goes in, you can see how often. So it sends on day one, they're getting the thank you inquiry. Thank you for inquiring about my services. Click the eyeball and you can kind of see what they're going to get. Contact first name, and it spells it out, and then sincerely your name. And then they get another one on day 2, day 5, day 10, day 15, 20, 27, 34, and it goes all the way up for 100 days, right? So if you have a seller prospect, why not put them on this? So for 100 days, you're kind of in their face. And by then they've decided that they either like you or they don't. Just kidding. They always like us. And then let's look at the buyer one. So we've got a buyer one here, buyer prospect campaign. And you can see this one goes up day 1, 3, 7, 15, and it goes all the way to 161 days. So you're in front of them at least every 3 to 5 days with these campaigns. So in order to put your leads on that, you have to go back to the homepage and you're going to go into this contacts and leads. You're going to click into contacts and leads. And when it loads, you can do one of two things. If you have all of your contacts in here, you can check mark them all if you don't have them on one and say you want to do, because we have that holiday one, they should all be on a holiday drip campaign, right? So every holiday they're hearing from you, plus whatever drip campaign they fall into, seller, buyer, whichever one that may be. So if you want to do them all on holiday, because you got them all in here, you check mark them all, and then you can assign the campaign tag, and you would pick the holiday one. I'm not going to do it because I have a bunch of people on it already. So that'll kind of throw it off, and they'll be getting 2 from me, and then I'll really make them mad. But you would assign that campaign tag, and you would go looking for that, the holiday campaign.
You could just do one person, or you could do me.
Yep, I'm gonna do you. You're going in here in a second. That's where I was going next. So I'm gonna add Amanda right now. Actually, I'm gonna add her to my contacts and leads, because we're gonna create a new lead. Hold on. I have to get out of this page though. Give me 1 second. So I can't add one in there. Let me switch to my agent page.
I had a quick question real quick, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go for it.
So when you were explaining like the drip campaigns, does it notify you every time it sends out a message to one of your leads?
So the answer is no, it doesn't.
Okay.
So when you put them on there, you don't get a notification that goes out, but you can click on them and see what they're getting.
Okay.
Like if I choose, I think I have Amanda on something. Let's go here. So if I click Amanda's name right here, see where it says drip campaigns, and it says she's on test, a new agent drip campaign. Then you go to send emails. This is where you can see what's gone out to each of these clients. So if you're wondering, oh, I wonder, if they've done it, like if they got it, when's the last time they got it? Should I reach out to them? You can come into your leads here and see when the last time they got one.
Cool.
And Amanda's got one. Look at this. The last time she got one was on 1/9. So she hasn't. So if Amanda was one of my clients, I probably should reach out to her, right? Because I haven't really sent her anything since the 9th of January.
Right.
Or put her on the
2021.
Dang, guys, I am horrible. Wow. See, this is why we need to keep up with this. This is why we're doing this training today. All right. So since Amanda hasn't been on one, let's add her to one, right? Why not, right? So if you want to add somebody to a drip campaign, right here where it says campaign tags, that's your drip campaign. So you're going to click manage under their name, and you're going to go find that one. So let's put Amanda on the holiday one. Just check mark it and hit apply. It's that easy. And now every holiday, Amanda's going to be mad at me because she's about to get an email from me from the holidays, but that's okay.
I'll just unsubscribe.
Don't unsubscribe for me. I'm about to add you in again. All right, to add a client, if you want to do it this way, you're just going to click this button that says new, and make sure you have their first name and not their middle name, last name. And then their email is the most important, because drip campaigns are emails. If you have their birthday, do their birthday, because their birthday, we also have a birthday drip campaign. So why not, if you have their birthday, put it in there, because that's the more touches that you can get. But most importantly, you at least want the email. It's probably going to yell at me with this one.
Probably just do ROGR billing. You could do that one.
Geez, you and your thousands of emails. Okay. And then that's it. I mean, that's all you need. If you have more information, by all means, fill it out. But those are
But
the
you
three
can
things.
add someone to a drip campaign right there too.
Yep, that's where I was going. See, you got me up here. So in order to add them to campaign tags, you can either type it in if you know it, you can browse it, or add a new campaign. Don't add the new campaign tag, because adding a new campaign tag means you're building your own campaign, and we already have those built for you. So you're just going to click on browse, and you're going to go find them, and you're going to click, okay, she's a buyer or seller. Let's send her seller prospect. She's going to be a seller prospect. Always do holidays. And if you have their birthday, you do the happy birthday versions. And I showed you how to figure out which one you like better, 1 or 2. So now that's 3 touches you're going to have. She's always going to get one for holidays, always going to get one on her birthday, and then she's going to get one through the seller prospect one. And then you hit okay. So now she's on all 3 drip campaigns. You hit save and close, and she's all done. That's it. I'm really not going to do this to you, Amanda. So we're pretending we're hitting save and close. Okay. And then, like I said, you can go in and see if it's gone out. You can go view them. But that's all I want to show today. If anybody else has other questions that you want to know more about, let me know. If not, that's all I was showing you. It was the intro to using your Sync CRM. Cool.
Awesome. Thank you.
I hope that was helpful. And I'm willing to show everybody how to like build your own drip campaign if that becomes a need, but that's a lengthy thing. It's probably going to have to be more of like a couple of people at one time. But with the campaigns, like I said, with the campaigns we have in there, we have so many available to us that it's almost null and void unless like you have a team or you specifically don't like what they want, because you can't just copy and edit what they have in there. You have to create a drip campaign from start because you can't mess with what they have in there.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Mhm.
Those
but
are
I'll probably
also-
think of something after we hang up.
Hey, text me.
Yeah.
It's fine. Text me. I'm always available.
So on the One Login app, you can also access OneSuite. So you can add contacts on the app on the go. The adding a contact's pretty easy. Signing them up on a drip campaign, you know, you might want to wait till you get home, but you could probably figure it out.
I think you
I think
can.
you probably can.
I'm gonna try
Well,
that.
and the website editor stuff, they made so many changes to that so that you can really customize your website. I love what they did to it. I mean, changing the sections, the widgets, the layout. I mean, so many things that they actually added that were awesome.
Yeah, I love that because now we all don't look the same. You know, you come to
Exactly.
my website, looks completely different than yours, even though it's housed by the same program.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can
Some of
add
them
your
are
own pages, your own communities. It's just, yeah, I mean, and a lot of the work that you guys have done in the background, like I know we can't create the communities. Y'all had to create communities. So y'all have done a great job putting together that information. I didn't realize all of that was there. I mean, so that's
Amanda
all
did
very
all that.
cool.
I can't take credit for any of that. I will give
It's
it all.
very
to-
simple. It only takes like a
Thank you,
minute.
Amanda.
It only takes a minute to
Easy
do
for
each
us.
one. And I'm constantly adding, right? Because we have an agent that wants to do like kind of northwestern part of Charlotte or way down in Lancaster. Like I'm always adding the zip codes. I
gotta
did not
say-
show. Yeah.
I gotta say, when I was like doing the interviews and stuff and like checking out like all the firms and their websites, your guys' website was like one of the best. It like really popped and like even showed my parents, and I was like, which one do you think is the best? I gave them 3 and they picked your guys's. So it's cool that it's so easy to make it look so good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It really is. I mean, I literally in an hour's time changed the complete layout of what my website looked like. The order, adding different content, changing, you know, each section, the title of it, just different things that make it you. And so it was really easy.
Yeah, that's cool.
The only thing I didn't show is the background images in the slideshow. You can completely customize
Yes.
that, and you can add in little videos too. I don't have a good example, but there are some agents out there that added in maybe a 8 or 10 second video, and it starts right when you go to the page.
Nice.
That background.
Yeah, I'm not real good on the video thing, but I was actually, I mean, they added a bunch of new photos so that on your website, instead of it being the same stagnant photo all the time, you can have it scan through. You can add your own photos. They just said, don't use other people's photos, please. Either use the ones Realty One gives you, or make sure you have, rights to use whatever. So like, I'm actually going to add, I haven't yet, but I need to go through and add some of my listing photos, some of just the unique buildings and different stuff that looks a little bit different, add those to my website. Again, makes it not look like everybody else's page. It's awesome. You can change the
Absolutely.
speed in which the videos are, the houses, the banner is scrolling, and yeah, it's pretty cool.
We do have some stock photos from a couple of our photographers of Charlotte, like cityscape photos and things. So
Oh.
if you really want to go that direction, just let me know. I do have a file.
I would be interested in a couple of the Charlotte. I would like at least one Charlotte one in my banner. So if we've got some stock photos that we can use, that would be great.
I wish I could put them in the library for everybody to just be able to click, but I will send you an email.
Okay, that'd be awesome. And then I can just pick one of them and add it. That would be great. Because I have one, but it's not, it wasn't my photo, so I shouldn't use it.
Right.
So I need to get that one off there. So no, and then it's awesome because I need to get I've got all my people in my contacts. in there, but I've never started drip campaigns. That sounds terrible, but I've never started it. So if nothing else today, I will get everybody on the holiday campaign.
Yes.
So
Awesome.
yeah, so that's good to know. Very helpful. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, well, good.
Show them where to find the training. Like in here. So if you guys want to create your own drip campaign really quick, there's a ton of training videos right housed in one suite under training videos and docs. Go check that out because it'll show you how to do your own drip campaign. It'll show you how to add them on a property search in here and things like that. There's so much available to us inside here that we didn't go over. That was it. I just want to end it on that note. Take more training.
Yeah.
And add people.
Yeah,
in
I
your
know there's a
campaign.
ton of technology they give us, and I know I haven't scratched the surface on what's available to us. Because I need to learn how to do the property searches for people. I still use the MLS because I've known that so long. That's the only way I have done it. So I need to learn how to use it because I know photos are bigger and there's advantages to keeping them on your website and keeping them instead of just sending them stuff through the MLS.
Mhm.
You know what? Since you mentioned that, let me show one more thing because there is a really great listing notification tool. So if you go in and pull any listing, let's see, I can just do a company listing here. So I can go in here, I can take this Rock Hill listing. So I have access to, do you know, Andrea, and do the agents have access to this company listings tab right here? Either way,
Let me look. Where did you click? Listing alerts.
at the top, drop down. I do the drop downs, listing, property search.
No, that was not it.
Okay, well, you can find it under searching listings also, right here, my
Okay.
MLS number. So
Try-
let's say you
Try
have
my
a
office
listing.
listings.
What is it?
My office listings. You
Oh,
have
it
that
says
in
my
here?
office listings. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
what
okay, that should be the
Okay.
same thing.
agent one. Okay.
So you can, and yours will obviously be there if you have yours. So you can check mark it, click email, choose an email layout,
So pretty.
and you can
Ooh.
send it out to any of your contacts. So it brands it right
Okay,
here.
that's seriously cool.
And I can email it. I can choose any one of my contacts to email it to.
Okay.
You're not in my contacts. Let me go
I see how it is.
Yes, you are. Hold on.
Yes, I was. It's just slow.
Yeah, it's slow. Okay. Send and close.
Okay.
Totally done. Let's see. I don't know what that.
Okay, so since we're looking at flyer kind of ideas right there, is there
Yeah.
something in here that we could do like a neighborhood flyer? Like if we wanted to walk a neighborhood and pull some statistics, one that looks pretty and is branded and is easily made. Is there anything in here that does something like that?
Go back to the homepage and show her the property reports. This is, I think, the closest to what you want.
Property
Okay.
detail, property detail or market?
Yeah, property detail reports. Now, mind you, I haven't played with this, but I think that's the answer to your question,
I'm not.
even
nothing's
though
loaded
it's
for me.
empty.
Okay.
I wonder if it's
Just,
just.
I mean, like I went into RPR and I pulled a neighborhood report. The problem is that thing's like 8 pages long. I'm not going to print out one of those and put them in everybody's mailboxes.
And it's not that pretty in RPR. Like
It's
it's great
not.
for a seller report and stuff, but when you're doing something like that, it's really not the prettiest.
Agreed.
So let me play with that and get back to you on it.
Okay.
So I really think that's the answer. I just don't know why there's nothing showing in there.
Okay.
This is what the market report looks like. This market report tool that
Yeah.
can be added on your homepage. This is what, and you can send these out individually.
Yeah, scroll
Okay.
down. Yeah, see, that's actually kind of cool.
That one's pretty, but still, if you're printing it out and going to deliver it and walk a neighborhood to try to meet people, it's a lot of pages to
Yeah,
print.
you
So
only want,
just
like,
kind of
1
looking
page.
for something that might be a little bit more condensed. That's, just stats for maybe a neighborhood. Like I said, RPR does one, and I thought about trying to do like the first and second page only because it's very specific to the statistics of the neighborhood as opposed to demographics and other stuff that the RPR report does, but it's just not that pretty. It doesn't look that nice. Even if you just printed the first 2 pages and printed, on 2 sides, that just didn't look that nice. In fact, look, I did one here. So there's
Right.
my statistics for this neighborhood, and there's the front. It just doesn't look that pretty. So just looking for other options that are easy to find and easy to use.
Let me play around and see if I can find.
Okay.
I would like
see what
that
this-
information too, guys. This is Karen.
Yeah.
Okay.
If
you
you're
got it.
sending out emails and information, please add me to that.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm trying to do some marketing for listings, trying to walk neighborhoods and do door hangers and different things. And so just trying to generate some new business. And it's springtime.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta love it.
So this is what an email would look like if you did a listing alert, which is a property search in here,
Okay.
Michelle. So
Okay.
instead of using MLS, this is what it would look like. The email
like
that
that.
goes to, yep, so it brings up these little kind of thumbnail versions of the listings. And then of course you're at the bottom here branded.
Okay. I actually like that better than the portal through the MLS.
I was just gonna say that looks really good.
It does. It looks more like something you did custom for them as opposed to something that generated from the MLS. It actually looks a little bit more like you put more work into it.
So
Okay.
So we all just need to get in here and play, Michelle, is what I figured out.
I think so too. I absolutely agree. I haven't, like I said, even skimmed the surface of what's available for us in here. So I need to spend some more time on this.
And I like to remind the new agents, because if you're waiting for your MLS access, which MLS has been fast recently, but you're waiting for MLS access, this is available from day 2 of joining the firm. So, and let me point out one more thing when we go to an agent's website. Even if you aren't a member of all of the MLSs that the firm is a member of, you can still search all of those. So someone can go to your website and look in Greenville, South Carolina. Let's see if it'll do it. And even though Nellie is not in the Greenville MLS, the company is. So she can pull up the listings.
That's cool.
So every agent throughout our firm has access to all 8 MLSs, which the firm is a member of.
That is cool. There's another reason not to use the MLS property search.
Yeah, your clients will have a broader search area.
Yeah.
Um,
Of course, that could be good or bad, right, Karen? Could have them driving
Yes.
all over Kingdom Come
Yes.
because they don't know where they want to be.
They don't.
anyway, but now you know.
Okay, very cool. Yeah, I think I need to change my property search setups to in here instead of the MLS. Well, I knew Tommy had told me that he uses them in here because the pictures are bigger and it just, it just looks nicer, and I would have to agree. I just have not ever taken the time to research it and figure out how to use it. So, yeah.
And you only have to have your contacts in one place.
Right. Yeah, because all my contacts are in here. I have gone through and everybody's in here. So, cool.
Okay.
Awesome,
If there-
guys.
If there are no more questions, thank you so much for joining us. This was recorded, so we will go put this out on our internal YouTube and everyone can access it. And we will put it on our Facebook too.
Awesome. Thank
Cool.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Everybody have a good day.
You too.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.